everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is the sixth video in my All About SDLC software development lifecycle series. In the previous video, we discussed the architectural designing phase where we learned how the structure of the software is planned using servers like web servers, app server, and database server, and a load balancer. If you haven't watched that, make sure to check it out before watching this one because today we are moving ahead to the second part of this designing phase, that is UI or web designing. Once we are done with the requirement collection, analysis and feasibility study, and then architectural designing, the next step is to design how the software will actually look to the user. This is called UI or web design. The UI or web designing is done by the front-end developer for UI, UX developer, or we can say it as web designers. In simple words, the designing each and every web page of the software is called as a web designing. To design each and every web page of the software is called web design. Let's continue with our same example, the Citibank online banking software. When you visit the application or the browser, you entered the URL for the login page, that is www.citibank.com for login. Okay, now look carefully. Let's continue with our same example, the Citibank online banking software. When you open the application or visit the URL of the banking software, that is www.citibank.com for login, the login page appears first. Like this login page will open. So now look carefully at that page. You will see that text says welcome to the website, the box to enter the username, to enter the password, and buttons like login. Here is forget password button and remember me text or the checkbox. All these text and labels, buttons, input boxes, background colors, fonts, images, page layout, everything you see on the screen is a designing by the web designers. What tools they use to design the web pages? To create these page designs, web designers use different tools such as the tools used by the web designers are Figma, Canva, PixArt, and many more. They design every page of the application, for example, login page, sign up page, home page, transaction page, payment page, and profile page. Each page has specific layout, style, and color scheme. For example, the login button may be the blue. Here it is in the purple color. For example, the login button, as you can see here, may be in purple. We can convert it into the black, pink, whatever color we want. The sign up or the other buttons. And the background might be light gray, white, and any other. Here it is in the shade. All these color combinations are decided during the web designing phase. Let's take a simple flow. You open the login page. It shows input boxes for username and password and then the login button and then the sign up link also there. If you don't have an account and click on sign up, you are taken to the sign up page. The sign up page will have fields like first name, last name, email, phone number, and submit button. All these pages and their visual designs are created by UI or web designers before development starts, so that the developers can later use these designs while writing the code for the application. Once after all the web pages are designed by the designers, the the designer collect every screen or page design into one document. Collects all the design in one document, that is called designing document. This designing document acts as a reference for the developers so they know exactly how the final software should look. Now, why this phase is important? Because even if your backend system and architecture are perfect for the software, if your design is not attractive or user friendly, users won't enjoy using the software. That's why UI designing plays a very important That's why UI designing plays a very important role in the software development process. The architectural design and the UI web designing have subparts such as high level designing and low level designing. Now we will going to see what is high level designing and low level design. High level design focuses on the overall structure and the layout of the application. For example, how many pages the application will have, such as the login page, home page, transaction page, profile page, etc. How these pages are connected to each other, that is the navigation flow, where the main sections, menus, and buttons will appear. It's like creating a blueprint or a wireframe of the complete application before starting detailed design. In short, high level designing shows the big picture of how the software will look, and the low level design focuses on the small details of each individual page. For example, exact color of the button, the text size, and the font which used, the position of the login box, animation of buttons when clicked, spacing between the elements, visual effects, icons, and background images. It's like zooming in and working on every small every small element to make the interface beautifully and user friendly. In short, low level design brings the high level design uh, to life with detailed visuals. Both these designing levels, high level designing and low level designing, are very important for clear communication between the design team and the developers. That's all for today's video. In the next video, we will move ahead to the software development and software testing phases, where we will see how these designs are converted into working code and how the software is tested for quality and performance. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Also, follow my Instagram handle. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.